What's up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a lightsaber and add the lightsaber effects to it. So from this to this. So the first thing you want to do is you want to create a new layer. Right down here in the corner, a little square with the plus button. It's going to create a new layer. Okay, so now you just want to press B for your brush tool. Okay. And what I like to do is I like to have it really soft, like basically no hardness on the brush at all. It is soft as it can be, and you can adjust the size of the brush either right here by right clicking on your mouse, or you can use the right and left bracket keys to make it bigger or smaller. Now if it's something like a Black Series figure, I'll take the blade out of it, but if it's a Lego, I don't really mind. It's your preference. If you want to use it as a guide, that is up to you. I do that a lot as well, but sometimes it's just easier to not have it there. So basically, the first step that you want to do on layer 1 is you want to have it set to white. Okay, and then you just want to press once on the mouse and then hold shift and follow down the blade. So again, you press once, hold shift, and go down the blade and left click again. So I'll show that one more time. So left click, hold shift, go down to the other end of the blade, and left click again, and it'll automatically make it a straight line. The next thing you want to do is you're going to go down here in the bottom right corner and click on FX and go to outer glow. Okay, we'll move it up here, and for the blend mode I do lighten, opacity 100%, noise 0%, and you want it to be a solid color. Okay, so now we're going to go to red for Darth Maul, and you can either do like the really bright red, or you can do like a little bit of a lighter red like that. It is completely up to you. Okay, and then you can adjust the range of everything, so if you have it all the way down, it's going to look really weird. So I usually have it probably around 62% for range. And then size kind of determines the outer glow of it. If you want a lot of glow, put it all the way up. If you want very little glow, probably down to like 95. I'm wanting to do 180, and then spread, keep it 0. Okay, so then you just hit OK. The next thing that I like to do is I like to put sparks on mine. Now you can go on Google and just type in sparks PNG, and it should come up with like sparks with a black background. So the first thing you want to do with your sparks is you want to go over here to where it says normal. On the right hand side it says normal, click on that, go to screen. That'll take all the black away in the image, so it leaves just the sparks. Okay, and now I want to resize it, so I'm going to hit Control T, which lets me resize it, and I'll rotate it, and I'll just adjust it to fit a portion of my blade. It's not going to run up the entire length of the blade. It's mainly going to be near the base of it, around the hilt. So once you get your sparks set to where you want them, go down to the bottom right corner and press on the square with the circle in the middle of it. That's a layer mask. Okay, so go ahead and press that, and now it'll let you edit just the spark. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of some sparks because this is too many. So we're going to hit B again, and it's going to turn your colors black and white. Black is to get rid of, white is to add back. So we're gonna get rid of some of these sparks. We'll just go over it like this. Okay. You don't want too many sparks. About like that. Alright. So go ahead and click back on the main layer over here. Not your layer mask, but the main layer. Go to Layer, up in the top left corner. Layer, New Adjustment Layer, Hue and Saturation. And then click on Use Previous Layer to create clipping mask. Okay? So it's going to pop up over here. You're going to hit on Colorize. And then I like to bring this up, and now you can change the colors of the sparks. So go ahead and click on the sparks, go to Filter, Blur. We'll do Motion Blur. Okay, go ahead and try and match up the angle of your blade in the Motion Blur settings. And then you can add the distance either up or down to your sparks so it looks like they're moving. It gives it some motion in the photo. And now we'll go ahead and we'll do Ahsoka's lightsaber. Ahsoka's lightsaber is going to be a little different because hers is a lot more blurrier than Maul's. So we're going to do the same thing. Go ahead and do white, hold shift, end of the blade. Okay? Now, go to FX, outer glow. And all you gotta do this time, because it should save your settings. If not, pause the video or go back and look at the settings that I showed you earlier. Or, mess around with it. That's the best thing. Mess with your options. But we're going to go to a blue color. About like that. Okay. Now, if you think that looks good, then that is up to you. Or, what you can do is you can go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And you can change the blurriness of it so it's a little bit more blurred. I'm going to do that one. And there you go. We can go ahead and do the same thing for Ahsoka as well. We'll go ahead and add some sparks to it. Okay. Screen. And go ahead and do the layer mask again. And let's get rid of some of these unneeded sparks. Okay, so now go to Layer, Adjustment Layer, Hue and Saturation, use Previous Layer to create clipping mask, Colorize, bring that up, and then right around there, looks good. So now we're going to go ahead and we're not going to put a motion blur on those ones, we're going to do, well, yeah, no, we'll do a motion blur, why not? Go. Alrighty. It's not a very noticeable detail, but it's there, and if you know it's there, and it makes you like the image a lot more, then do it as much as you want. So now what we're going to do, we're going to do one more layer for Maul. We're going to do this layer. So we'll do about right there. About right there to about there, and then FX outer glow. Okay, go ahead and change the color to red again. So now we're gonna mess with the settings a little bit because on this blade the red outer glow isn't as strong as the other one, so we'll go ahead and mess with the range a little bit and the size. That looks good. So for this one, I'm going to do a little bit of Gaussian blur because it is blurred in the original picture. Alrighty. And that is basically all you gotta do. I will see you guys next time.